Welcome back to Game Tapes, the show where we break down footage of UMass athletics games. Today we're taking a look at UMass football and Gino Campiotti's performance against Toledo. Gino had a pretty up and down game, so let's unpack it. UMass's second drive of the game started with a quick and easy hitch route on the outside where Gino Campiotti found Rico Arnold for a short gain. Great play design here by Steve Casula, setting a pick on the outside to free up Rico to make the easy catch. These decoy routes are super effective, and in this case it allowed Gino to make an easy read and hit his primary option. This was a great play to get Gino into a rhythm, something that he desperately needed after a bad Week 1 performance. No matter who's in at quarterback for UMass, finding a rhythm is definitely going to be the most important thing going forward, so more plays like this should be super beneficial. This second throw, although incomplete, is a pretty good decision by Gino. He goes through his progression and sees that nobody's open, so he just throws the ball away. I know this might seem trivial to some people, but Gino threw 2 interceptions in his first game, and decisions like this are what helped him not throw an interception against Toledo. Definitely a point of growth from Week 1 to Week 2. This play is why UMass is so comfortable putting Gino on the field more than any other quarterback. He's the Minutemen's leading rusher because he's not afraid to keep the ball on options and embrace some contact. UMass needed a first down badly here to keep its momentum going, and Gino delivered on it. Unfortunately for UMass, getting behind the sticks is a pretty big problem for their offense right now. After an unsuccessful first down run, Gino was flushed out of the pocket on 2nd and 11. Throwing the ball away here killed UMass's drive, but he didn't really have another option. Now let's take a look at UMass's touchdown drive. It started with a huge run by Tim Baldwin, but you could argue this wouldn't have been as big of a gain if it weren't for Gino's dual-threat presence on the field. You can see 2 defenders at the top of the screen are caught pretty flat-footed, and that's because they're both playing the triple option. Gino draws the attention of one of the defenders for just long enough to spring Baldwin free up the middle for that huge gain. And that sets up UMass in good field positioning to eventually get the score. After that play, UMass struggled to move the ball, winding up in a 4th and 5. Gino didn't panic, though, and instead made his most important throw of the day, a slant to move the chains. This time Rico Arnold was the decoy, and he did a really good job creating space for the throw. Finally, on another 4th down run, UMass used its motion offense once again, this time on a run to the outside for an easy score. UMass struggled to move the ball consistently against Toledo, but this drive was a good example of all the potential that they have. Gino definitely didn't have a great day at QB on Saturday, but I still think he's one of the biggest threats to opposing defenses that UMass has, given his great rushing ability. It'll be pretty interesting to see how Gino and the other quarterbacks are used against Stony Brook on Saturday. Thanks for watching Game Tapes, and I'll see you all in the next one.